Come on, it's not so difficult. Here's Trixie. I would like to make an appointment to change the tires of my car. Hello, here's Car. I would like to make a tire to change the appointment of my Trixie. Wait. Hey rabbits, it's Trixie and I hate calling people by phone. Not talking about my friends, but the official kind of calls. Even if it's just ordering a pizza. For example, if I have to make a doctor's appointment, I always prepare myself mentally, like a long time before I dial the number. Thinking about what to say, in which order, in which way. Sometimes I even write it down, only to then courageously go for it and mess up again. And by messing up, I mean everything that goes with the term social awkwardness. I mumble, I mispronounce words, I say something that is not of any interest for the other party. I totally forget what I wanted to say. I say yes when I mean no, or I make a really silly joke that the other person doesn't even get. It's madness. It's like my brain is on vacation and the substitute is a potato that only got the job because of connections. But why do I struggle so much? I mean, it's just talking. I don't have any of these issues when I speak face to face to a person. And, well, that may actually be exactly what makes the difference. I'm already socially awkward, even in daily life conversations. Simultaneously to hearing and speaking, I always check out my conversations partner's mimics and gestures just to figure out what's going on, to find out more about our interhuman relationship, whether or not I'm leaving a good impression, the mood, the feelings, the mindset of the other person. A lot of things. And I also like to use many facial expressions myself. And I speak with my hands and with my feet. Sometimes I'm so busy reading all of these signals and trying to respond appropriately to them, trying to behave like a normal person and not like the weirdo I am, that I forget listening. But that's another story. My point is, seeing a person's mimic and gestures makes me more confident and secure in a conversation. But when it comes to phone calls, I'm literally speaking to a piece of plastic in my hand. My only indicator for all these social events going on that I just listed is the voice. A smile has no sound, so all we got is factual input and output in our imagination. In 99% of the cases, I end up not remembering what the other person on the phone told me and convinced that he or she deeply disliked me. This irritates me so much that I tend to keep thinking about random phone calls even hours after the conversation has happened, musing about all the embarrassing things that I said and the weird impression that I must have left. Most likely I didn't, and the other person doesn't give a shit about my phone call, but well, welcome to my brain. Another point is that seeing the person that you speak to makes it easier to stick to the normal conversation rules as we learned them in school. Don't interrupt. Give the other person time to think. Blah, 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 blah. But how shall I know if the person on the other side of the phone has finished what you wanted to say, or if he or she is just hesitating? It always happens that I start speaking the same time that the other person does, and then we both shut up again, causing this weird and awkward silence. And then we both talk again, and then we both shut up again, and it's a never-ending story. The next problem may be something that is extreme in Germany, but I guess that it applies at least partly for the rest of the world as well. I call it the NPC problem. You know, NPC, non-player character, as in computer games. These characters normally have a really simple purpose. They give you an item, they send you on a quest, they repair your weapon, whatever. They are more like an institution than an actual person. And kind of the same happens when you call a consultant of a bank, of an insurance company, or if you want to make a doctor's appointment. The person on the other side of the line is a human being as well. Surprise, surprise. With an own mindset, an own personality. But you're kind of supposed to treat him or her like a robot. This person is only there for a certain practical purpose, waiting for keywords from your side so that the right buttons can be pressed. No personal matters, please. Friendliness is desired but not mandatory, as long as you state your problem quick and efficiently. I'm not saying that these people are not nice, many of them are, but you know what I mean. The conversation is basically limited to business topic and doesn't leave much space for personal things. So no sympathy or this warm feeling of a good social connection. If you try to squeeze some personality into it, they may even interrupt you or make you feel as if you would waste their time, which you basically do, because your personal relationship is not up for discussion right now. Maybe you will never even meet in real life, and there are many other phone calls that need to be answered. So you kinda need to state your matter as quick and informative as possible using your voice only, receiving no social feedback that you're used to getting, but instead the feeling that you need to hurry. And then under all of this pressure, it may even be important that you leave a good impression. Asking for an appointment for an apartment viewing, for example. Great. Just great. It confuses me. I dislike it. But that's not even the worst. At least in this example, you are actually speaking to a human being. What I find way more annoying is when you have to leave a message on an answering machine. First of all, in 50% of the cases, I mistake the robot voice for an actual person, causing something like this.
Hi, this is Melanie.
Yeah, hi, I was
not
wondering
at home right now, but you can leave a message after the beep.
If no one picks up and I get connected to an answering machine, I normally hang up. And then I write a text and I call again and I read the text. Yes, this is how much I hate answering machines. You may think that's exaggerated, I know, but otherwise this would happen.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey Steph, it's Trixie. You know, Trixie from the Spanish course that is every Tuesday, which is a complete random information. Of course, it's every Tuesday. I don't think that you have another Spanish course going on. Well, I don't want to imply with that your Spanish is not good enough. It seems like you have like 1,000 of Spanish courses going on, but what I want to... Or what about being on hold? You have the important line in your head, ready to share it with the world, and then...
Hello, Rabbit Insurance. What can I do for you?
Hi, cheesecake. You're like, okay then, waiting and waiting and waiting. Waiting forever. Until at some point, after minutes of listening to the same music over and over again, your brain has adapted to the stupidity of the music, and then someone picks up and you're like, Your brain is empty. Everything that you had prepared got deleted. And again, you're making a fool out of yourself, saying the first thing that comes to your mind, and in your mind is nothing but rubbish. This video is the proof that there are so many annoying things about placing a phone call. Not seeing the person that you talk to. Not being able to express yourself either. The uncertainty of who's gonna speak next. The lack of personality. The time pressure. The urge to leave a good impression. Answering machine madness, or being on hold until your brain has melted away. Am I the only one who hates phoning people that much? Or do you maybe dislike it as well? At least a bit? What is it that annoys you the most? What do you do to overcome the nervousness? Any fun stories to share? Are you also running around in circles in your own flat when you're talking to someone on the phone? Please leave your comments down below and give a thumbs up if you liked the video, because that would make me happy. Now I wish you all a very beautiful day. Check out my other videos if you'd like to, and see you in the next one. Bye!